And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to hopefully what will remain a full episode of Wrong Side Simulations. If y'all came around last night, y'all saw a quick 5-minute little stream because the internet was going out, and I got pissed off. Finally fed up with the shit, and I called Spectrum. Gave them a little piece of my mind, and they were here at 10 in the morning to hopefully square things away. Highly doubt it, because this is like the 5th time that I've had a tech come over to work on my internet. He did find a couple things that were a little sus, but shouldn't have been causing the issues that I've had. He swapped out my modem. I ordered a new Ethernet cable, and if it still happens, I might even buy a new router. So we should be good. Also, we are very time constrained on this flight. We're going to be moving quick and fast. I have to basically leave the house for work in the next 2 hours. So I need to be off of here by 1:30 Eastern time. So we've got literally like an hour and 35 minutes. Airplane is pretty much pre-flighted. So all we really need to do is to board up and get out of here. So I figured while we're boarding, while we're boarding, we can, you know, chat and all that good stuff. We'll watch as our passengers come on board. Let's go outside. Enjoy this pretty British Airways livery. As always, first things first, huge shout out to all of the channel members. Pilot Porter, Dustin D-Champ, Cali Simmer, Ford Contour, Hillbilly Gypsy, Zach Hamilton, Bravo Charlie, Gavin Chapman, Zolt, Skyfall, Wes, Jose, Andrew Something, Brett Smith, Shadow Dark, Image Seeker, Zach Winnick, Marco, VR Sim Pilot, J Foot, Drew Stone, Big Ralph, Nabil, Abdelio, Rev, Cold Bay, Captain Shack, Kieran, Josh, Sioux Falls, AJJ, Zato, Buckeye Fly, Plain Nuts, Kieran, Cody, 226 Enforcement, Captain Nate. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. Greatly appreciate all of you, and big up to all you guys. In the chat, we got Zach Hamilton, Dancing Parrots in the house. Craig, what's going on, Craig? Great to see you, dude. Plain Nuts, what's good, dude, man? Great to see you. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend, Captain Shack. We got Wes in the house as well. Marco, D-Champ, Cali Simmers in the house. Great to see all you guys. Image Seeker and Shadow Dark. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. He said my name. Oh, that's funny. So, yeah, we're going to be moving pretty quick on this one. The only thing we need to do once all the folks are on board and we've got all the bags on board is to get our takeoff perf and get out of here. We have our fuel. Actually, I didn't do the overhead at all. Crew supply, ground control, CVR test.
Retard. Poor bastard who picked up the phone last night. Smiley face.
Yeah, it was a lovely lady named Kendra. She was very nice, understanding. I didn't cuss her out or anything, but I did explain that, you know, like anybody, my internet is important. You know, I do the YouTube thing, but also you know, sometimes I'll be coordinating delivery flights from home, and last thing I want is to have an aircraft traveling the North Atlantic and I lose connection, which has happened before. When that happens, just as a disclaimer, I'm not dispatching the flight. I'm just at home kind of overseeing things. That's part of the reason why I won't do it from home, is because the internet was always shit. So she was very understanding. She was like, oh yeah, that's very important, we need to get that corrected. So they had a tech out here this morning. So I'll admit, it's good service. In fact, the dude was here an hour early. Wasn't supposed to get here until 11 and got here at 10. Crystal was waking me up. She's like, hey, Spectrum's here. I was like, ah, shit. All right, I got it. Cool. So guys, we are boarded up. We are not flying on fucking VATSIM, because I need to be able to do everything I need to do quick, fast, and in a hurry. Alright, let's go over to init B page. See, actual zero fuel weight 121.8, which we've got in there with a zero fuel weight of CG of 30.2. We'll shut that up. Proc page. I'm just going to do it on my EFB. 1.6. Call it wet. Flaps 2. Force toga. Yes, it's a relatively short runway. We're going to go. It's 11 degrees, so it's not icing conditions. Packs. We'll go packs off. Send that to the McDo. So we got that in there. Transition altitude's 5,000 feet. Total climb is 23,000. 1220. Oh, fuck that. That's 3 feet. I'm not worried about that. It's load sheet. We'll just accept it. Not going to do checklist. Not doing any of that stuff again. Very, very time constraint on this flight. Oh, well, guys, hope y'all are having a great Friday. Kendra got off lucky. If it was Keith, he'd be screwed. Note to self: do not add 6 sceneries at once. Makes Microsoft Flight Sim take forever to initially load. Interesting. I've probably done that before, but mine just takes so damn long to load in the first place. I would never notice if it took longer than normal. But guys, yeah, I hope you're having a great Friday. I go back to work today. I work the next 3 days. And then Crystal took off Monday because I'm not off on Easter, so she took off on Monday. And I was like, motherfucker, now I've got to like hang out with you instead of stream. So Monday we'll be going to do something. We were trying to find some sort of a day trip to do, but Spirit's flight schedule is not very frequent, to put it nicely, so going anywhere flying wise is no-go. So now we're trying to find somewhere we can drive to. I think we might go to the Gulf Coast and go to the beach. It's supposed to be 87 degrees that day. We're gonna go nose to the left. Alright, mate. Release parking brakes. Brakes release, clear push. Nose left. So guys, let me know if y'all hear double anything. The Phoenix gateway that has to be on and used as an audio source in OBS for y'all to hear the announcements. It's not showing any audio feedback, so I have everything turned on like normal. But if you hear any echoing of any sort, please let me know. Wow, Pushback and record. I'm telling you, it's because I had everything prepped and ready to go before we even started the stream. Because I also want to have enough time to do a replay. No, it's normal. Good. Okay. In fact, I might as well just mute that. I don't know why it's not working. Like right now, there's announcements going on. I even downloaded announcements for British Airways, and y'all can't hear him, I'm assuming. Well, they just stopped talking. Now he's talking again. Hey. Rolling 2. You only hear me? Okay. Hey, I don't know why all of a sudden that audio gateway don't work. Don't know. Hear me perfect? Good. Can y'all hear anything of the sim? Bravo Charlie, it's going on, man. Great to see you. I'm sure it's going to get louder once we get the plane moving. Guys, as always, please don't forget to smash that likety-like button if you enjoy your record pushbacks, or I guess like record timing pushbacks. Smash that like button. All right, good start. Down 0.2. Oof. Brake check pressure is 0. Weird flying in the UK. As y'all know, I don't be flying in the UK. But I figured let's give it a shot. Alright, mini brief. Gross weight is 133.6, flaps config 2, fuel's 11.8, B1's 117, B2's 130, top altitude's 23,000 feet. Transition altitude is going to be 5,000 feet, and our first fix is Delta Whiskey 001. Flight controls check. Full up, full down, neutral. Full left, full right, neutral. Rudder, full left, full right, neutral. Flight controls checks complete. we're going to go off 1.6. Hello. Thank you. Not that y'all can hear any of that. Fuck this Aer Lingus guy. Wow, this is a shitty thought out. Like, you can't just make a little extra concrete over there and get the fuck off the runway? Whoever made that had this idea as a airport designer. Needs to find a new job. Alright, let's send it. Man, took a SRS runway out of Thrust Blue. I forgot to turn the packs off. Oh well. 8 knots, thrust set. Neutral by 100. V1. Rotate. Pause, ready to climb. Gear up. Nav. First climb. Flaps 1, speed checks, flaps 1. And flaps up. Flap 0, speed checks, flap 0, after takeoff checklist, landing gears up, flaps retracted, APU's off, after takeoff checklist is complete. Ice conditions, visible moisture ahead. $4,000. Transition altitudes at 5. Accelerate to 250. $8,000 for 9,000. Speed alt star. all constraint. First climb. $10,000. I saw a boat a second ago. I know Shaq's all about them boats. Alright, let's go autopilot 2. And hopefully the rides will smooth out now that we're out of those clouds. Guys, we are on the way to London City. This is my very first full flight into London City. I have done a couple approaches into London City when doing a group flight with Shaq. But other than that, that's it. Guys, great to see you. Lightspeed, yo, welcome in. Great to see you. What time is it for me? It is 12:16 p.m. So roughly noon. And I got to get ready for work in the next about hour and 15 minutes. Or airport with all the live traffic running. But I did notice it seemed a little different, didn't it? It was like it was almost, it wasn't like stutters, but yeah, it was like you could see the frame rate difference. Now I did just make a change on my monitor from 165 hertz to 120 hertz because the 165 was resulting in some screen flicker. I don't think that was anything that y'all were able to see, but I was seeing it pretty bad. So I changed to 120 hertz. I got rid of the screen flickering. Hopefully that's not what's causing the difference. So it looks good now. So yeah, I think it was just the airport. And I do have the London scenery, the London city scenery as well, like the downtown area. So hopefully things don't get too bad. I might have to turn off the live traffic if it does. That way it's not causing too many stutters and that kind of shit on approach. Runway looks bloody. Maybe it's brown, not red. Yeah, I didn't notice any weird colors. Pilot Red Eye. Hey Blake, how you doing? Or how you been? Been pretty good. Can't complain. I worked my ass off this past few days. I had yesterday off. Before that, on Wednesday, I started job interviews. We had 22 job interviews Wednesday morning. That lasted through 6:30 p.m. Then after 6:30, when we wrapped everything up with the job interviews, spent the next 2 hours working on the delivery preparation for the aircraft to move from Hamburg to Detroit. Went home, took a shower, got about an hour and 45-minute nap, and then went back into work. Got in at 2:30 in the morning, and started the aircraft delivery. Airplane moved. I think it didn't depart Hamburg until 7 a.m. Got into Keflavik. They were in the Keflavik for about 40 minutes, and then turned around and took off. And I was able to leave work after they were off the ground in Keflavik. But I ended up getting to dispatch the flight, which doesn't happen very often. which honestly is just easier to do because I'm so familiar with the process that I didn't have to worry about explaining it to someone else. But everything went super smooth. It was by far the smoothest delivery I've had yet. Had the system chief pilot flying it, who can be quite particular. But it went really, 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 really good. Went on time. They didn't have to contact me for a single thing, which was a first. So it was great. And other than that, it's been about all I've been doing. Work. Navy pilots have that effect on people. What effect is that? A brown runway? I have a budget of $70 today and suggestions. Airports or aircraft. I just can't decide. That's tough. You have to know, what aircraft you have, what airports you have. The West Palm Beach scenery that just came out, if you like flying in the United States and flying in Florida, is pretty decent. Just did a quick little stream on that the other night with the AnyBuild A320neo, which is currently in the beta. I thought about flying that airplane for this stream. Armchair Captain, happy birthday, dude. How old are you today? You may not be able to hear me, but happy birthday, Armchair Captain. How old are you today? Ooh, I got the YouTube circle just now, and it was about 30 seconds, but back to normal. Must be on your side, which I would prefer, because it's showing me excellent connection. Because usually, like, I'll see it degrade before y'all do. I'll get a big yellow banner across that says YouTube's not getting enough video to sustain smooth streaming. I gotta admit, I love the super long chemtrails in Microsoft. Andrew, what's up, dude? Great to see you, man. 22 what? He said 22 sheesh. What's 22? Are you feeling 22? 54. Very nice, very nice. Man with some wisdom, I'm sure. But yeah, man, I don't know what to add. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of interviews. And like we would usually split the interviews up into two separate panels so we can do two candidates at a time. But this time we did just one panel of two dispatch managers, an ops manager, recruiting, and HR. Which I kind of felt bad for the candidates because they come in and have to sit there and, like, have 5 people glaring at them. But it was good. I always learn something new whenever I do these interviews. Kind of observe what HR and recruiting does, because they see so much more than the rest of us do, and that's what they do for a living. So they always see so much more and notice so much more, from mannerisms to facial expressions, all sorts of things. It was good. It was a long day though. Armchair Captain, oh wait, actually my dog might be barking. So somebody's at the front door, and my front door is unlocked right now. It's my new Ethernet cable for my internet. Good. Need that. But anyways, so armchair. Callie was telling me yesterday that everything, like all indie builds at airports, were $10. I don't know how long that's lasting, but you can look at that. Indie builds has some pretty high quality airports. And work keeping me busy lately, juggling 3 different projects and adding another one today after a 2 p.m. meeting. Man, I feel you on that. That's kind of how my days go. I'll go to work, I've got this to do, and then all of a sudden after a phone call with my boss, add 4 or 5 more things to that list. But extra responsibility is always good. That's why you're getting paid more, right? Gotta do what you gotta do. But guys, if you are enjoying the content, please smash that like button. For those of y'all who know me, y'all know that I do not usually fly in the UK, like fucking ever. So if anything, if there's anything to like for that reason, smash the like button for that. That we're actually flying in the UK. Going over a pretty large area of weather right now. Oh, the tops aren't very high. Eglc glitch also on my TV and phone was, yeah, it probably was YouTube. Yeah, they're like body language experts. Yep, big time. I had oh, okay. And you were inclined, so I guess that means that you you are moving on to the next phase. Huh. Stream keeps pausing for me too. I honestly think it's YouTube. It should be, because it's. I'm not seeing, like, if the stream starts to. Oh, wait a minute. Now it's telling me no data. Now it says excellent connection. It could be me. Huh. Let me watch that. It's the first time I've seen it, but it switched from excellent connection to no data for a second, and then back to excellent connection. It was like real quick. But that's probably all it takes to buffer on y'all's side. Not sure if it's a good thing. Good thing for you to be inclined within the company. That's got to be a good thing. Hopefully once y'all hire stick around like these jerks that keep leaving. Like you. And yeah, the buffer circle came up briefly, like 5 seconds. Hey, I got another raise. Hey, there you go. At least you're being compensated, right? Dougal, how do wrong side? Doing pretty good, man. Great to see you. Good luck getting the 320 into London City. Yeah, I figure it's kind of a big airplane for this airport, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. But dude, welcome to the stream, man. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good start to the weekend. If it's even the weekend for you yet, it should be, right? I was looking at Lubbock, Texas, and Palm Springs, also the new CRJ sounds. CRJ sounds are legit. I will say that. I watched them. I watched Blue fly stream yesterday with the CRJ new sims, and the guy that made them was in the chat, so he was answering some of my questions. Palm Springs, I would definitely say getting the one that's on the Indie Build store, because there's 2 Palm Springs out there, but the one that's with Indie Builds is really, really good. I think you'll enjoy that one a lot. Lubbock is kind of, it's kind of meh. Like it's not super, super great, but I've flown into it a few times, and it's definitely 25 steps up from a default airport, but it's kind of, same old, nothing too crazy about it. Oh shit, Josh, that'd be huge. Get Georgia or North Carolina, that'd be awesome. Stream is fine for you so far? Good. I haven't seen it switch to no data again. I'm trying to keep an eye on it though. In Texas, hell yeah. Anyone have RSW by Fly Too High? I have RSW, but I don't know who it's from. I have it on flightsim.to. So let's go see. That's pretty slow. That took a hot minute. Yeah, this shit's oh yeah, that's it. Fly Too High. So I have that. I didn't know if there was maybe if Fly Too High was a new one. Looks like I got an update. I like it, even though I apparently I've had prior to version 1.0, but I've always enjoyed flying into Fort Myers. Dog Tag Gamer, it's in the 1440. In all honesty, such a large amount of data, it binds up and buffers. And that's, I mean, I always stream in 1440 and doesn't usually have that issue unless the internet just flat out goes out, which I just had Charter Spectrum here about an hour ago, working on my internet because of all of the connectivity issues. "40 miles from top of drop. Let's prep the airplane for arrival. Flight plan here. Let's go. Eglc, I think, is the airport code. Yep. We're going to be on 27. And let's do a 5 nautical mile range ring. Rad nav, just going to leave that. Prog page. Eglc 27. Retard. Francisco Frere. Welcome to the wrong side, my friend. Great to see you. Thank you so much for the support and the subscription. Welcome. Alrighty. Let's get our weather. Ooh, a little gusty. Winds 210 at 13, gust 24. Temperatures 13. QNH 0989. Minimums on this approach, and we'll brief the approach here in a second. It's gonna be 520 on the. Actually, let's do MS. Let's do decision altitude instead of decision height. All right. Fuel prediction. We got 45 minutes of extra gas. Secondary flight plan would delete the secondary, and I'm not gonna back anything up. Good God. 4,500 feet. Yeah. All right, let's talk about it real quick. Let's share my. Cool. All right, so we're going to be coming in on the whatever this the Honeycomb 1 Charlie RNAV arrival. Bottom altitude is be 9,000 feet. Frequency is going to be 111. Actually, let's start from the top right. So we're on chart 41-3, effective 5th of October 2023. It's NVIDIA ILS DME runway 27. Frequency is 111.15 with a final approach course 272. Intercept the glide slope DME 3.4 from the ILS at 2,000. Decision altitude is going to be 540 for a Cat C airplane. Runway touchdown zone elevation is going to be 20 feet. MSA from the direction we're coming from is 2,300 feet. Missed approach will climb straight ahead to 2,000 at DME 5.6. Turn right to whatever that is at 2,000 or as directed. Transition altitude is going to be 6,000 feet on the way down. Warning: localizer not to be used outside of 30 degrees left of centerline. ILS DME reads 0 at runway 27 threshold. Cool. We have a extremely non-standard, very steep descent angle on the glide slope, 5.5 degrees. We got HILUS approach lights with a PAPI on the right. And again, our minimums, 520-foot ceilings and RVR 2,100 meters. Weather's plenty fine for that. On runway 27, again, the Hyral approach lights with the PAPI on the right. The PAPI's glide path coincides with the glide slope of the ILS at 5.5 degrees. Don't care about the length of the approach lights. Testing zone lights, runways grooved, RVR's reporting. We got 4,523 feet from the glide slope, and it's 98 feet wide. God help us. Alright, it's going to be a right seat landing. Aircraft types 320 for tail strike avoidance, no MELs, no CDLs. Going to be auto brake, medium, eyeless, push buttons are armed, 4 reverse thrust, flaps full. Any questions, throw it in the chat. Do ATSU, AOC menu, receive messages, don't care. Alright guys, I think we are back. Getting a shit ton of stuttering because of data. Just loading the data back in. Keeps doing that shit though, I'm not gonna. Oh my god. Yeah, the guy brought that up. So there was a splitter or something like that. There's something with the splitter that you couldn't tell if there was gonna be water in it or not, so he replaced that. He basically like replaced pretty much everything out of precaution to try to make the shit work. So I will be calling them back just to have it documented that like hour and a half after the dude left, lost connection again. Got a brand new modem. He swapped out the modem as well. But yeah, we'll probably get a new router. I've had the router for like 9 years. Oh, pole to the house. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, very possible. I got a new Ethernet cable out of my front porch, so I'm gonna swap out the Ethernet cable as well. I'll buy a new router. It was weird too, like when everything disconnected. Like I went to hit the altitude knob to put the airplane into managed descent, and it wouldn't go down. I had to put it into vertical speed, and then it came down too fast. That's why we're leveled off at 21,160 feet. Because that's what happened with mine, and they replaced the entire line. Interesting. Yeah, I don't even know what pole it would go to. I just have like a little thingy sticking up in my yard, you know. Alright, here we go. I don't know if I'm gonna fly all this shit. Hey, look at this. It goes... So this is the 80-mile range ring. This is 120-mile range ring. Just tell me we're gonna fly this far past the fucking airport and come back? I mean, I knew we went past it. I know it went like a little ways, but I didn't know it was that fucking far. New router, then get a mesh system from Costco. $250 covers 7,500 square feet. Shit, bro, if you can send me a link. Well, I don't have a Costco membership, but I'm sure I can find that somewhere else. I've been waiting for fiber for over 2 years, but in my neighborhood everything is underground. Same here. No poles, So AT&T has to dig in streets and then trenches to every house that wants it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same as mine. Your PC hardwired or wireless? It is hardwired. Jackie, what's going on, dude? So, when are you going to fly DCS again? Afghanistan map is out for pre-order. I'm ready for it. I mean to get back into yada yada yada. No clue. I have not touched this DCS in a hot minute. Like months and months and months and months. And even whenever Afghanistan comes out, I doubt I would get it. I didn't get Syria. I don't know, it just gets to, at least for me personally, it gets to the point where it's just like desert is desert and it all looks the same. For me, I guess. But at the same time I also haven't looked at any of them, so I can't really speak. But I kind of figure whenever I got some helicopter controls, because the helicopters that I want to fly are in DCS. DCS is by far the best sim for helos. So I figure when I got some helicopter controls, that's when I jump back into DCS and do some Apache and some Huey Hog. What other helicopters they got coming? They got a Chinook coming, I believe. Is it a Chinook or a Black Hawk? They got a Black Hawk. I'll be flying that motherfucker all day long. Finally got fiber the other month, and it's amazing. I wish I could say the same. It's not even an option for my neighborhood. Mesh system and Nighthawk router. Ha! That's pretty smart. What if I sent you the money and you ordered it? Can it be delivered to my house, or does it have to go to your house? Yeah, I have underground utilities now where I live. 2 different internet companies with fiber out here. Yeah, so Spectrum pretty much has a monopoly on the internet out here if you want something faster than 50 megabits per second. They're the only ones that offer more than 50 megabits per second. But I'm running 1 gigabyte of speed through cable, or close to a gigabyte. Amazon also sells the mesh tube, pretty competitive price. Okay, I'll be looking there. I know you haven't. When are we gonna fly? I get you're not as savvy with the jets as the Airbus, but who cares? You know I got you. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know why the Chinook tickles my fancy, but it does. Yeah. No. Let's see. I'll be doing the gym every day after work. Either on a day that I skip the gym and come home. Otherwise, I'm not getting home until like 3:30 in the morning. Or next week I've only got 1 day to fly, Tuesday. So if I can get a stream in on Tuesday, either before or after, maybe we can get some flying in. I'd like to fly some F-18. I always have a good time flying F-18s with you. This is the one airplane that I know how to do like some stuff. But even if it's just like formation flying, I enjoy doing that. Gracias. Thanks, Shadow. I have Spectrum gigabyte internet, but I would prefer the fiber, so here I wait. Right there with you. Although I ain't waiting for I'm just waiting for mine to just work in general. I can talk to Sheer Insane from the team. I almost said that. From the team, and see if he can send you the Helo control. We got a sponsor for the team. I don't know if I've even heard of them. I was looking at Virpil because that was like the only The only really like good ones or like commercial, like a commercially made one that I saw, but I'm definitely open to that. Been waiting for fiber since 2008. The house is just pre-wired and capped off. Golly. It's crazy like how much infrastructure has to be laid out for that stuff. Oh, it's on sale for $180. Nice. I buy. There he is. Huh, and it disappeared. Guess they really got that close. Yes, this is fucking stupid. I'm sure there's a good reason why it has you go all the way out and then back, but we're not doing that. I gotta be off the computer in the next 30 minutes to go to work. Okay, well, I'll look at Amazon first, and if it's still significantly cheaper to buy at Costco, then I'll hit you up and we'll do that. I did a bunch of intersections in the Chinook, and in my opinion, the new Microsoft one is NAF for sounds. What do you mean by NAF? I flew it on stream like a week ago or so. I thought it was pretty good, but then again, I'm not a Chinook expert. Back in Charlotte, I have fiber with a gig up and down. It was fancy living. What do you got now? Sounds good, dude. Yeah, I'll reach out to you. Jet Kid about Jet, like talking to you, Jet Kid. Igor, what's going on, my friend? Great to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Ah, that's a relatively big difference. So yeah, I'll shoot you monies. I remember the sounds being way more bass and power. Yeah, I could see that. I don't know how like just how bassy they can make it, you know. But you would probably know better than I would. So yeah, my interviewer was like, I ain't going to bullshit you, I'm going to incline you. It was a Zoom call, so at first I thought he said declined, but then it was like, hope you enjoy your new position. Wouldn't it be funny if like you thought he said decline and you got like, you started crying on camera, and then the guy was like, bro, what the fuck? 700 up and down, but it's this new, it's like data link type bullshit. Interesting. My boss going to Hanover Airport to chat with a, oh hell yeah, sounds good, man. I'll be talking at you soon. Yeah, I'm not flying this whole fucking thing. Not a chance. Can you check your Discord channel? I just posted 2 pics of Fort Myers. Still looks like shit. I look. I don't have the latest, but I tell you what, whenever I finish the stream, I'll install the update and take a look and see if mine looks like that. I would imagine that is the payware though, because that was, I will admit, like, the airport was never like super duper great, but that might be it. Eglc, what's going on, man? Going to Sun and Fun this year? I don't know. I talked to Jetline. They're going to be out there. Why does the ground have all these like brown spots? Oh shit. Hit the autopilot on my side stick. That shit don't look right. Look, a bunch of doo-doo. Those are doo-doo fields. Huh. I don't know, we're just gonna leave it so I don't fuck nothing up. Alright. Altimeter 0989. Speed alt star. I'm gonna get the scenic view. And I think I am gonna kill the live traffic. So I imagine it's a pretty busy airspace. But yeah, anyway, so Jetline Systems is going to be out at Sun and Fun. I chatted with them about maybe going out there and helping them out with some stuff. So I might maybe go out there, but I don't know. You'd think with it only being like an hour away that I would go. Wow. Does look like shit. Looks like there's mold everywhere. Like, no way it can be that correct. Yeah, I don't know. It does look very sus. It's weird. Damn. Sucker's kicking, ain't it? Ain't nothing right where you're flying. Plowed fields? I don't think so. But maybe. I don't think it'd be that much. I don't know. It's odd, to say the least. I mean, it's England. They eat beans on toast for... Oh, that's disgusting. Yuck. Yeah, the buildings look bad. Yeah. Well, I think some of what we were flying over is not... It's like the autogen stuff, not the satellite rendered shit. But I did confirm my data is still on. Well, damn, I just looked at the gallery for Fort Myers on flightsim.to and it looks like shit. So I guess I bought a shit airport. Yeah, that's possible. But it's still better than the fucking default one, which is why I got it. So on this approach, we're definitely going to want to stay way ahead of the airplane. We'll want to get slow early, manage our speed well for this very steep descent. You don't agree with UPS parking at Rockford. What about it do you not agree with? Is it like how narrow the parking is, or like the parking lines between the light poles? Because I feel like when I streamed out of there, to be able to get between those light poles and turn in, like there wouldn't be enough space. Flying from Ponce to Orlando, and the drive from the airport to Lakeland is an hour and a half. Yep, sounds about right. Well, if I do go, I'll definitely have to reach out to you and say what's up. We'll have to have a little meetup. Like, how do you taxi behind another aircraft? I mean, that to me is not super wild, unless they sequence them in so that you're not taxiing, like, you know, they make them go all the way to the back, and the next, and the next, and the next. They're not taxiing behind each other. But inevitably, at some point, I feel like you would have to. But yeah, it just seems way too small, way too tight. In reverse. That's a good one. I'm surprised Fly Too High does good work. So yeah, I've had some of their other stuff too that I thought was really good. Better than what Fort Myers is. Maybe they need to go back and touch up Fort Myers or something. Beans and toast isn't the same as shit on a shingle. Yeah, taxi by the light poles, there's no way to fit. Yeah, I agree. Fort Myers is a moldy airport in real life. I don't think it is. Maybe you can find some pictures online. Orbix has it also. The photos don't look bad to you. Sure that there wouldn't be a difference between what's on Orbix and what's on flightsim.to, you wouldn't think. Yeah, I think SRQ Sarasota is made by Vertical Sim, and his shit is always really good. Really, really good. Anyone gotten the latest Cincinnati scenery? I haven't. I already have a Cincinnati scenery that I'm happy with. Skyline Simulations, I believe. They even reached out to me at one point about me showcasing their sceneries. But I haven't gotten it. The Skyline was good enough for me. I bought it through the Any store. Huh. Remember too, Hurricane Ian just went through last year. Yeah, maybe that fucked some shit up. Maybe they still haven't cleaned the mud off the all the like the mud and the debris off the building yet. I have the Skyline saying, okay. Since I'm doing a whole PC upgrade for what is FSUI PC used for? So it's used for other applications to talk to the sim. Like I use it for my throttles. It's like everything on my throttle quadrant. I use FSUI PC to assign stuff to it. Anything that is clickable inside of the cockpit, from a tray table to your chair. So like I have my seat bound using FSUI PC to my keyboard. So I just hit a button. Yeah, you can use it to bind your throttle axes, switches and stuff that may not exist in the sim for a specific airplane, stuff like that. Very, very useful, especially when you have hardware that's not it's not native, like there's not native drivers in the sim for it. Alright guys, I will see y'all on the ground in London City. We're going to go sterile cockpit because I don't want to fuck this one up. It's going to be a relatively challenging approach. Alrighty, speed, descent, Lodestar, Cat 3 Dual, Autopilot 1 and 2. Got the airport in sight. Got a strong ass left quarter and crosswind at 47 knots. Go gear down. Straight ahead, 2000. Flaps 3. Flaps full. Alright guys, see you on the ground. Turn the camera off so y'all can get all the views. Here comes the glide slope. Glide slope star. Why is the descent angle so steep from this side? There's no obstacles on this side. The other side I get. But on this side of the airport, there's nothing in the way. Seems pretty stupid to me. Forgot to start the recording.
Minimum.
decided to go around so we can get that flight control replay. Got just enough time to do it. And we'll get the scenic view while we're at it. Roga recording or go around. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty bumpy because it's windier and shit. Yeah, that is dirt and mold. Airport has been there for more than a minute. Very hot tropical location. That is true. It's very true. Alright, so we'll go back and we'll shoot it again. The things I do for you guys to give you all the views, including the replays. Yeah, that wind's gnarly for sure. I would rather shoot an approach from this side of the airport, just because we got all the buildings and shit. But we will definitely be exceeding the tailwind component if we were to do that. Reason for go round? Oh, I wasn't. I forgot to turn my GoPro on. .092. Yeah, I don't understand the reason for the steep descent angle from that side of the airport. There's no obstacles. There's just no reason for it from what I see. Got to be one of those pilot influencers recording everything, right? Yeah, these are some pretty damn good views, I must say. Got the airport over there. They had a big storm yesterday in England. BJTV was out at Heathrow. That's why it's windy. Yeah. So last night, whenever I was planning to do this stream, that weather was there. The title in the thumbnail was "Poo Poo Weather into London City." So I was hoping to actually shoot this approach in that weather, but internet had a different plan for us. We'll admit that was a pretty clean go-around though, right? It's pretty well organized. I didn't let the airplane get ahead of me. The need for aircraft to approach at such an angle is mainly due to the proximity of tall objects around the airport. It also helps tackle the issue of noise pollution, as the name suggests. Noise abatement. That's a little more understandable, I guess. The airport's greatest advantage is proximity to the British capital city center. However, it also means that unlike other airports located further from respective cities, it is. Yeah, so again, maybe noise abatement is why the descent angle is so steep on this side, but there's no obstacles that interfere with the approach on coming from this side. The other side, yeah, like the other side, it's obstacle galore. All right, we'll start the recording, then we'll turn inbound. And we're recording. I'm gonna slow us down first. And we'll go flaps 2. That was a little bit anticlimactic. Alright folks, let's do it again. Slow us down to 170. Landing city's approach angle has reduced over time. Jesus Christ, 7.5. Wow. Can you imagine a descent angle at 7.5? Don't think it could be done in an airliner. Probably not. Shit. I would like to fly it though. That'd be a fun challenge. I can't understand Orange County's noise curfew. The airport was there long before any of those rich people built houses there and complained about the noise. Dude, I agree. Like, I think noise abatement in general is fucking stupid. If you don't want to hear jet noise, don't live close to a fucking airport. That simple. When they were building this airport, me and mates used to race our motorcycles along the access road. Oh, that's cool. I've never been to London. Maybe one day I'll make my way out there. If so, we'll have to go grab a pint. Nope, cannot imagine though that tap the other day into yeah, that was stupid. They should have gone around. Oh yeah, I know. Dog tag, I know. Money talks, right? Still fucking stupid. It's even more stupid how much rich folks get catered to. All right, on the approach, we'll say it's what, 30 degrees? Now we're within that. On the approach, on autopilot 1. $7.5 is probably for props. Probably so. Most of is ridiculous. You know, airport means don't. Yeah. Air Force bases in it. Yeah, no shit. Talk about some noise though. When you got fast movers taking off, or even like B1s, that's some real noise there. Airliners are not that damn loud, especially Neos. Alright, as soon as I see that glass slope active, we're going to drop everything. Loke. Nah, we're a mile out. Let's go ahead and go minute speed. Gear down. Flaps 3. Flaps full. You would not want to do this in real life. Should have waited just a little bit longer to see the glide slope coming down before we did all that. Alright, glide slope star. Here we go. Hello, mates. We got her down. I was a little nervous on those last 200 feet. I was like, oh shit. I don't know if we're going to be able to stop. This fucking guy's in the way. And we're just going to pretend like he's not there. I'd love to see them park this shit in real life. Looks like no, you can park it like normal. You don't have to park this way. Wasn't terrible. Although if there was an airplane in the gate next to us, I'd have been hosed. Alright. Instead of shutting everything down, We're just gonna start the replay, and then I gotta go.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Speed, speed, speed.
God, look at that engine. Man, they did so good modeling that engine. Yeah, they did. 2 years to get the model right, and it looks oh so fucking good. So much better than the CFMs. That wind was something else too. That is so steep. Yeah, guys, what Callie said, please make sure to smash that like button. Greatly appreciated, as always. Look at that windsock. I will take it. I smashed it and broke my monitor. I have a number for you to copy. That's funny. It'd have been jerking the shit out of people in the back, but you know. That screenshot. This music is too iconic to your streams. Good. That's how I want it. Y'all hear it? Y'all know what's you're about to see. Hell yeah. That is a good one. I'll take that one. That, not so much. Hate to make you guys sit through the screenshots, but it's the only time I can get them. Just that stupid left aileron wasn't up. Let's get that rudder kick. Now, next time I'll have to get brave and fly on VATSIM in the UK. I just some of the procedures I don't fully understand yet. Like I was trying to figure out an approach via on this approach and couldn't figure out the approach via fix. Didn't make any sense to me. So I was like, all right, we're definitely not going to fly on VATSIM then. VATSIM was busy as fuck too. Well guys, thank y'all so much for coming to hang out. This was a good little test stream to see how the internet is. I will be calling the internet company back and being like, yo, it only took an hour and a half and it disconnected again. But I'm going to take Shadow's suggestion on the router and get that swapped out so that hopefully everything will work the way that it's supposed to. But guys, I'm about to go start my work week. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I will be sitting at work for the entire weekend. I'm gonna fuck that name up. Joe? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. But thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. Thank you for the support, and welcome to the Wrong Side, channel. I will leave you guys on one last replay. Let's see, it's probably going to want to probably put it over here. Alright guys, as always, thank y'all so much for the support. Thank y'all for coming to hang out. Huge shout out to the members. Thank y'all so much for your continued support. Greatly appreciate you guys. And until Tuesday, be good at it. Keep it on the wrong side, and I'll see y'all then. Peace.